Hey, what's up everybody? Today I'm going to be doing a lesson on linear grooves. If you haven't caught one of my previous lessons, what linear grooves are is playing our limbs and the notes, but nothing plays at the same time. So at the beginning of this groove, for example, we have something like this. As you notice, it's not your typical beat where you have like a and things playing at the same time, or it's more broken up. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over this groove, I'm going to slow it down, and what I'm going to put in here is the transcription of the groove. So you can actually see the groove laid out, and I think it might be a little bit easier to look at the transcription and then break it down as opposed to just watching me play it slowly. Okay, so here's the groove one more time at a moderate speed. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to slow it down. So here we go, slow. Okay, and I'm just throwing that little flam in there to end off the phrase. That's not really linear. I'm just throwing that in there at the end. Okay? Alright, so as you can see, it's a little bit of a complicated groove. It might take a little bit of advanced learning to be able to nail this. But I think if you look at the transcription, you'll be able to break it down and see that it's really simple. You're just basically using limbs at different times. Okay, and it has a nice flow to it. So that was the third phrase that I was just playing there. If you notice on the first two phrases and the fourth phrase, I'm ending on B4. Pause. Then we're going to overflow the phrase. Okay? Alright, so also with this groove, there's a bunch of ghost notes in there. So let me go over this one more time slow. The ghost notes is what really makes the groove happen. Because if I just played all the notes the same volume on the snare, it wouldn't sound right. So those ghost notes really come into an effect there. Okay, let's slow it down one more time and maybe take a look at the transcription once more. Okay, cool. Alright, I'm going to pause right here and give you a chance to look over the transcription real quick. Okay, so now that you've had a chance to look at the transcription and maybe see and visualize how this groove goes a little bit more than just seeing my hands and feet do it a little bit quickly, we're going to try this at a faster tempo. So let's speed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. The next thing I want to go over, which is a little bit of a benefit of the electronic drum sets, is I want to switch the kits, the sounds of the kits. So I'm going to go through a few that I've tried out prior to this video that I thought sounded really cool for like a house or a techno or just like a really cool like overdriven effects type groove. So let's move over to those kits. Okay, so here's the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can see, a very different sound just coming from switching it up. Could be a whole type of different song, all types of different music. So let's move to another kit. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I've got 2 more in there. Let's skip. Here's one with a really cool sounding bass drum. You can even speed that one up. Okay, and the last one. This is really crazy. Cool. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson. It should be pretty self-explanatory. Any questions or comments, feel free to leave them. Again, I'm going to post the transcription on here, so maybe you want to take a screenshot of that and just look at it and break it down slowly on your kit so you can see how it goes, with the right, left foot, left, things like that. So I hope you enjoyed the video. We went through some different tempos with the groove. We went through, again, what linear grooves are and kind of how they sound a little bit, and then added some cool effects with the electronic drum kits. All right, you rock.